Alright, so for my read along, I've done kind of like a little, it's a Halloween book to me at least. And I've got my witch's hat and my wand. I chose the book, Room on the Broom. Okay. So this is how I would start it. Hi class, today we're going to read a book. It's called Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. By just looking at the front of this book, what do you think this book is going to be about? Yes, it's going to be about a witch and her broom, and she's even got a cat. So let's find out what else is on her broom. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat. When the wind blew so wildly, it blew off the hat. Her hat flew. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with his hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on a broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. What do you think clambered on means? Correct. It means climb on, get on the broom. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. And here she is losing her braid. Ooh, page is stuck. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with a ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird, with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely, and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in a bow, I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Okay, so she's picked up a couple animals. How many animals are on her broom now? So let's find out. So she started out with a witch and a cat. Can anybody tell me who came next? Yes, a dog came next. So now we have a dog on the broomstick. And then who's next? Yes, you're right. It's a bird on her broomstick as well. We'll stick him up here. Alright, it doesn't look like she can fit a whole lot of more animals on her broomstick. Let's see how many she gets. Over the reeds and rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Here she is, trying to keep a hold of her bow and dropping her wand. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and ooh, what do you think happens next? Now that she's added another animal on her broomstick. The broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, my bad. And the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Uh-oh. Everybody's falling. The broomstick broke. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch. Flying higher and higher, the dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help! Cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes, and said, just this once, I'll have witch without fries. So he likes to eat witches with French fries. What kind of foods do y'all like to eat? I like pizza and hot dogs and strawberries and chocolate. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads, and it had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched, and it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. So what do you think makes up all this scary monster that the dragon's afraid of? Let's see, we've got a frog and a bird and a cat and a dog. All her animals she led on her broom. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, down climbed the cat, and whew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, said the grateful witch. Without you I'd be in that dragon's insides. Here's the dragon, scared, before he lets go of the witch. And there she is, very grateful that they helped her. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, Find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom, then rose out. What do you think rose out of her cauldron? She getting a car? She getting another broom? Did she decide she wanted a plane because the weather is so gloomy? A truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. So to all of them, this is magnificent. What do you think the word magnificent means? Awesome, great, beautiful. Those are all correct. And that's the end.